for the Herman Trophy. Take a look.
First and foremost, as a forward, to score goals. So that's my job. But, you know, I also have a defensive responsibility. But to help SLU get that next national championship. You know, I'd love to play professionally, and I have wanted to for some time. So I can't wait for that opportunity. And also, obviously, the World Cup. And, you know, I've been involved with some national teams as I've grown up. And I want to continue with that and the Olympics as well.
In the summer, traveling and playing with the under-20 youth national team. He went to Korea, he went to Ireland, and he just came back with you know, an even greater maturity and confidence on the ball now. Not that he didn't have it before, but it just puts him at another level. And he's certainly a viable National Player of the Year candidate, and he's going to be a guy we're going to look to shoulder a lot of responsibilities in the offensive half of the field.
I think, first of all, he's a great kid. And, you know, athletically and soccer-wise, he brings a great creativity to the game. He has some special qualities, a very good touch. But within that, you know, he needs to expand his game and become more of an impact player. You know, he does a lot of great things on the ball, and he has good vision. But he needs to do more of it more often, and hopefully get his teammates involved more often to make the team more effective.
My dad taught me a few tricks when I was younger. I didn't really practice them as much when I was younger. And then as I got older, I kind of got bored, and that's when I just started doing them. And then you start watching. You can see, you can find tricks anywhere nowadays. And I mean, I ask people if they have tricks, and they just pick them up and learn and go from there.
I guess you could categorize this pretty sick. I mean, he's tremendous talent. And, you know, I told last year as a freshman, he did some things in practice. I've never stopped practice before to try to figure out what a kid did. But that was the first time in my coaching career that I stopped practice and said, well, you got to do that again. What exactly did you just do there?
Angle for his own shot, but here he is coming back into the midfield circle, looking up, head up, continuing to look to find people. Now he's drawn 3 players, as you can see, lays it off sideways for Alex Madison, so good work there by Will John, who came all the way back to the midfield circle to dig this ball out. Here you can see him, how gifted he is and how comfortable he is in a tight space with the ball, will not hesitate to take people on. So he's a real gifted player, number 12, Will John, in just his sophomore year for the Billikens. And we talked about this during the first half, Bob. Invaluable offseason.
Oh, yeah! That's nice.
Jose Antonio Miranda da Silva, 6'1", 176 pounds, out of Niterói. There's Shadul looking on as the ball to the middle.
Touch player.
Holding off, and that was Will John again, the St. Louis U player.
That's what we talked about earlier, that quickness of the passing. That's where the United States need to really use the same again. And again, Thomas Long and not had his team together for more than 2 days in a hotel before this game, Phil. Not making excuses, but when they play quickly, they play precise, nice attacking football. They can cut.